Hey, it's Jeff Salzenstein here, founder of Tennis Evolution, former top 100 ATP player, USTA high performance coach. And today we're going to break down a player's forehand. He asked me to take a look at his forehand. I asked if I could post it on YouTube. He said yes. Here we are. We're going to talk about the forehand. We're going to see some common themes with his forehand that we see with club players all over the world. And even the best players in the world, when they miss their forehands, they make this mistake. And I'm going to reveal some other mistakes as well. If you like this video, make sure that you give me a thumbs up. Give Tennis Evolution a thumbs up. This helps the channel. This spreads the good word, and share it with others. So let's get into the video right now. So this is the forehand, and the first thing that we want to look at is this first move. Okay, so this first move, you can see how the racket tip is pointing towards the back fence. I always like to have the racket tip up. All right, so that first move is not as strong as we want with the racket, and then with the off arm, this arm is low and it's bent. So we need to get that arm going across at about shoulder level and parallel to the baseline. It's going down and it's bent. So right away, we've got problems. Okay, this forehand's going to break down because the first move is not where it needs to be. Now, you can see from the back here, this racket face is also open. Okay, so it's open. There's no point in the swing where the racket face is closed down or having the strings face towards the ground. All right, and then you can see right here, look, this is classic club player forehand. He's jammed on it. And then this arm is not working with this arm. They're working against each other. This arm is not clearing away from the body. Okay? And so now you can even see this arm is crossing over here. There's no connection with the off arm to the dominant arm. This is why I like players to catch their racket here, because when you catch the racket, then you get that arm out of the way at the right time. Okay, so let's watch another forehand here. Okay, so look at the first move. Look at that first move right there. That is where everything starts to break down. Body is too sideways. Okay, there's no load in this leg. Body is too sideways. Classic, tennis coaches will say turn sideways. Okay, I'm sure this player has heard it over and over again. Turn sideways. Off arm, low and bent. Racket face again open here. There's a chance this grip is not correct. It's more of a Eastern grip, or even it's not a continental, but that racket face has to be closed down a little bit more. Also, this ball, if you watch this ball, let's see, we'll watch it. It bounces here. Where should he be making contact? Probably there. So he should be moving up to the ball instead of the ball drop. So he's losing a lot of energy. Now this one, interesting, the offhand does clear out of the way. So that's better. And then we'd like to see him catch the racket, okay? But that was better with the offhand. Let's watch one more. We see a common theme, right? Turn sideways, weak off arm. It does clear out of the way, so that's better. So it's not as bad as an issue as I saw in the first forehand. Then he should go over the shoulder a little bit more. So let's watch my forehand here. Okay, we'll go back to that original forehand, which is it's the exaggerated version. So we're going to bring my forehand up here. This is what I'd like to see. This is what I'd like to see with this player. Look at my racket here. We'll take it back. Okay, right there. See how the racket tip is up? See how the offhand is on the throat of the racket? And then
your chest and the racket. And
look at that position right there. Racket tip is up, off arm pulled across the body at about shoulder level. We don't see that. Okay? We don't see that here. Right? We don't see. That's a big difference right there. Look at the difference. Notice how I'm more open with my hips. He's more turned with his hips. I've got more, the load is similar, but my hips are a little more open, but I have a bigger turn or coil with the upper body. Now, one thing to look at is this player might have limitations in his body that are preventing him from coiling, from turning. So to sum this up, we want a stronger first move. We want the off arm across the body. We want the racket tip up. We want the racket face to close as it goes into the backswing, okay? and we want to make sure that offhand clears out of the body, and preferably we want the player to catch the racket in the beginning stages to develop those fundamentals. So I hope you enjoyed this video breakdown today of the forehand. I had a blast making it. If you'd like your video analyzed, go ahead and send it in to me at jeff@tennisevolution.com, or to the leave it underneath on the comments, and if I pick it, I might do a review for you. Also, again, give us a like, turn on your notifications, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and please share the channel with others. We're creating a lot of free content. We'd love for others to get access to this free content as well. I've also got a free gift for you. The 3 myths that players are making on their forehands that most players don't even know about it. You don't need to avoid these myths. I mean, you don't need to make these myths. You can avoid them. Go ahead and click the link in the description or somewhere in this video. We'll get you those 3 myths and the solutions and keep helping you transform your tennis. Thanks for your time today. We'll see you at the next one.